Guys, if you are new to Hermes and you haven't bought like a Birkin or Kelly before, I wouldn't just go and sell most of your Chanel bags to fund it, because you might find that you hate it and then you just miss all your Chanel bags. That's what happened to me. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. I'm really trying to make a video every day. The last week or so, it has been really encouraging for me to, I guess, stay positive and focus on something. I really like, trying to achieve a goal, and I'm really trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. Not really for any particular reason, just because I think it's fun to try and achieve something. And I thought today I'd talk about 5 successful handbag purchases I made this year and 5 epic fails. Just to give you guys context on my shopping habits for the last few years, I have had a lot of, I guess, observations from people in the comments about maybe my personality or even my voice or the way I spend my money and how I'm very brash with my decisions. And I am pretty, spontaneous with my purchases, and I'm not going to say that I really think things out that clearly. Sometimes a lot of my shopping is emotionally driven, which is something that I feel like a lot of people do, to be honest. In fact, a lot of, the reason why I think people buy handbags is because they want to treat themselves. And the last few years of my life have been really almost a blur to me. I have been working through the lockdowns. In Melbourne, we were in lockdown for a really long time, and it was challenging for me. I still was set targets. I still had to do my job. And there were times where I felt like the things were really uncertain for me. And YouTube for me has been the only thing I've had control over. I feel like I've always been able to pick up the camera and just make a video, with my own direction. I can do whatever I like, and I like being my own manager and having that power to do that and express myself on YouTube. And YouTube has definitely made me realize that there's more to my life, that I think I can achieve more than what sometimes I believe. Maybe I can do multiple things. Maybe I don't just have to have one job. Maybe I can also still have my hobbies and find time to do other things. And I'm always trying to find time to do things that I love. I think that's so important. And today was the last day at my job, actually. I resigned a few weeks ago, and it was difficult. It was really difficult for me because I met some amazing people, and the place that I worked, guys, it was an absolute, I would have never thought I could work there. It was, I worked in the same shopping centre for 7 years, at different brands. So, being in lockdown and everything, I was well away from, that retail space for quite some time. And I've come to realize, I've come to discover myself again, kind of thing. And I've always been a face of a brand. I've never really been able to present myself as myself. I've always, had that thing in my mind, maybe I need to speak that way. Maybe I need to I have to wear my uniform usually. I have to present my makeup in a certain way, and I have to have a certain persona, which is not always natural to me. Sometimes I am, in my real life, I'm very honest, I'm very cheery, and I laugh and whatever, and that's not always the most professional stance to have. And ever since having a YouTube channel, I really feel like I'm comfortable with talking to people as myself, and that has been something that's been really good for me. So anyway, guys, over the last few years, I think my shopping has been quite emotionally driven, and it's been an escape for me to kind of explore my fantasy self or who I want to be. I've been buying clothes, for no reason really, because I've been wearing a uniform for the last 7 years of my life. I haven't really needed to buy clothes, and I don't really even have time to wear the clothes that I want. So now that I do have that time to, I can dye my hair pink if I want. I can wear whatever clothes I want now. It's going to be really good. So In terms of purchases of handbags that I've bought over the last, few years, I don't really know what was a good purchase and what was a bad purchase, because I was always buying things out of passion for the life that I've always wanted to have. And that is like a fun life and a life that I can kind of dress up and I don't know, just be like go on about my day. I really love fashion, and I'm so happy that now I can kind of wear it and enjoy it. So there has been bags, usually when I get to enjoy my bags on my days off, which is usually 2 days a week. And it's usually, it could be on the weekend, it could be on a weekday. So bags that I have been really gravitating towards, maybe I'll start with a good one. During my time in the fashion, space, I did buy some amazing gems. And one of my best purchases was definitely this year, my Chanel 19. It is such a gorgeous bag, guys. I'm so happy that I managed to get this. Oh my gosh, I will just treasure this forever. It is in the beautiful goat skin, navy, leather, the beautiful turn lock, the chains. I do have a lot of pre-loved bags which have been, pre-loved by other people. I'm so happy I was able to get this from the boutique. I don't know if I'll ever really be able to afford to buy a Chanel bag from the boutique again. Never say never, guys. I might become a millionaire someday, but it is such a beautiful bag. So this was definitely a good purchase for me and an absolute dream bag. I've not really been able to wear this heaps, but this was something that actually popped into my life not long after I decided to resign from my job, and it just came at a really weird time because this was a bag that I've been looking for ever since, it was one of the first Chanel bags I ever wanted. So the fact that it kind of came into my life at a very significant time, it was almost like I feel like I almost manifested it to myself. It was just such a good price. And it's really hard to find these for the price I got it for. So yeah, this is an absolute dream purchase for me, and I will also probably always cherish this one. Another great purchase for myself this year that I'm personally really loving is my Pondicherry bag, which I purchased from my friend. We actually swapped bags, and I swapped with her my Nano Speedy multicolor, which honestly, guys, that bag was an absolute gem, especially the condition I had it in. And I do miss that bag, but this Pondicherry bag I have been wearing so much. I absolutely love the aged calf skin, and it's almost very similar to the 19, so that's probably why I like it as well. But I'm just so happy she gave this to me or swapped it with me, and I just love the beautiful color of it as well. It's a really good bag. If you guys want to find the Pondicherry on the pre-love market, I'd super recommend it. Loving my Speedy 20. Love it, guys. Now, I have had a few sizes of Speedies in the past, and the Speedy 20 is honestly the perfect size. I also really like the Speedy 25, to be honest, and yeah, there might be one coming in the mail, but I'll do an unboxing of that later. Hopefully it's not a fail, but yeah, I've absolutely loved the Speedy. I think it's one of the best Louis Vuitton bags ever. It's so classic, and it's just such a cute shape, and if Audrey Hepburn liked it, then I love it too. We'll end on handbag fails. Now, I got a Chanel filigree vanity during the last lockdown, a red one, and it's absolutely gorgeous actually, but a few weeks after owning it, I never wore it. Probably because we'd been in lockdown and I had been working non-stop. I decided maybe to consign it, and it didn't sell. It still hasn't sold, so I think I'm going to just take it back and maybe just have it sit on my shelf for a while, because I do kind of miss it. So I think I'm just gonna give up on selling it and just keep it for a while, because Chanel vanity cases, especially in caviar, they are kind of they're going to become rare, I feel, and I really like that red color I got it in. Now, I happen to have a lot of pink and red bags, so I don't really need it, and the vanity case style is not the most practical style, so I would say for me that was an unnecessary purchase, and the fact that it's not that easy to sell either is probably a fail. Do I regret buying it? Yeah, I do regret buying it because there is that feeling that I kind of want to sell it, but I also have that feeling that I'm not so mad if I keep it because it is really pretty and I'll probably miss it later on in my life. So I don't know, guys, I'm torn with that one, but I'm just going to say it's a fail. So that's a fail. Another fail is probably, oh guys, actually I don't really have many fails. Like, I'm pretty happy with my collection, but I actually haven't shown you guys this bag yet. I picked this Coco handle up. Okay, this is not a fail. Maybe I'll talk about this later, but a lot of you guys are asking about my new Coco handle. I picked that up at the Persa Fair after I sold my Kelly bag, or actually, I saw that when I was selling my Kelly bag, and yeah, I managed to get it for a little bit under retail, which was awesome, and it's the So Black one. I haven't worn it yet, though, guys, because I mean, I have too many bags, and as I said, I don't really live a life where I can wear a lot of bags. I just like collecting them. But yeah, I haven't worn this yet, so I'm just going to say it's a fail, but hopefully next year it can live its life. So it's a temporary fail. Ooh, what's another fail? Well, to be honest, guys, I'm really just going to be making things up because I really love all my bags. The bag I haven't worn, which is this red small classic flap. Now, I just haven't worn it. So basically, I don't regret buying this because I got it. Oh, guys, I can't even tell you. The price I got it for was crazy. So I don't regret buying it, but it's basically just an investment on my shelf. So whatever, guys. But I need to wear it for it to be successful, because I feel like a successful purchase is one that you just really love and wear a lot, and if it's just sitting there, it's a little bit of a like, what's the point? And I realized like this is also a red bag, so maybe I'm finding it hard to wear red lately, but to me red is really easy to style if you wear like red lipstick. So I'm just gonna have to force myself to wear red bags next year, and I feel like red is a very passionate color and it's a very powerful color, so I'm just going to have to embrace my red bags next year. I actually have sold so many bags this year, so I should have probably talked about those, but definitely my Kelly 28. That was a fail because, well, I sold it. I happened to break even when I sold that, so it wasn't the worst experience. Like, it's not like I lost money, but I mean, it was a bit of a process selling it, and I did end up selling a lot of bags to justify buying it. Now, all the bags that I sold to buy it, I actually profited on all those bags. Like, I sold a few Chanels. Actually, guys, I did sell my caramel classic flap, and then I bought it back for even more money, which was an idiotic move. So, but I am happy this is back because now classic flaps are like $1 million. So it was lucky I bought it back when I did. But yeah, I wouldn't... Guys, if you are new to Hermes and you haven't bought like a Birkin or Kelly before, I wouldn't just go and sell most of your Chanel bags to fund it, because you might find that you hate it and then you just miss all your Chanel bags. That's what happened to me. And honestly, even some of my Louis Vuitton bags that I sold, I really miss those bags. Like, I had some amazing Murakami bags in the past, which I thought, you know, once I get a Kelly or Birkin, I'm not going to care about the Chanels and the Murakami and all that, but they are the things that I really enjoy. And I feel like at the moment, at this point in my life, I'm not that into Hermes as much as I thought. So yeah, I mean, that was a live and you learn thing, you know. Maybe later on I'll, you know, really get into Kellys and Birkins, but for now, I really enjoy funky Chanel and Louis Vuitton bags. So guys, sorry if this video was a little bit emotional. Like, I don't really like to reveal too much about myself, like, on the internet personally, but hopefully, like, I don't know, it kind of puts into context that if you, like, it's okay to, I don't know, I don't even really know what I'm trying to say. Like, I guess basically I'm a human being and I do like shopping emotionally, and a lot of my purchases have been fantasy purchases, and it's not a good thing or a bad thing, but maybe it's telling me that I need to live the life that I want, which is a a life where I'm able to express my fashion and enjoy myself. So I'm gonna go out and do that, and with my new job actually I might be able to do that a little bit more. So I'm optimistic about my future, and I'll probably give you more information about that later as well, because you're probably curious to know like exactly what my new job will be. So anyway guys, thanks for watching my video, and please like and subscribe if you enjoy my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!